Alright, so hey guys, I'm back and today we're gonna start with some HTML programming. So to get started, you don't need to download anything such as compilers. Just go to a website called codepen.io. Okay, you don't need any account or profile. You can if you want to save your programs, but see that, just click new pen right over here. And yeah, let's get started. We don't need CSS or JavaScript. So in HTML, we're gonna start off with something called tags. So tags are just like names. We use names to identify people. Tags are basically for identifying the purpose of an element on the page. So for example, for an image, you might need an image tag, or for a paragraph such as this, you might need a paragraph tag with the purpose of putting a paragraph on the page. So let's get started with some tags, some awesome tags. So first we need the tag doctype HTML to start any page. So you might see some errors. See this exclamation mark? It says you don't need to put a doctype on CodePen. Just put here what you would normally put in the body. So you probably don't know what the body tag is yet, but CodePen is mostly for experimental programs, so that's why we don't need the doctype here. But you should put the doctype on any of your formal programs. So let's continue. So we have to, just like person's first and last name, tag also has a first tag and what fancy programmers might call an ending tag, or perhaps not so fancy at all. So now we're gonna put some body tags. So you might say, well, what is the body tag? And the body tag is basically what you'll see in the inside of the page. So this area, see, everything from this corner right over here to this corner is the body of the web page, and and the top of the web page, which you're probably not able to view right now, but see, this top of the web page, that's called the head, and we identify that with a header tag. See, such as this. Head. Always put the head before the body, because you don't want a headless body. Well, I mean, not for that reason. It's because the head is before the body, obviously, or maybe not so obvious. But ooh, getting quite a bit anxious. So this is the ending head tag. So inside the head tags, you might put a title. So a title is basically the name of your tab. So let's put the title as I'm awesome. And right now you'll see right over here a pen by Refath. But if you save it, you should hopefully see I'm awesome. For some reason it's not coming. But in a real programming compiler, since this is not a compiler, as I told you, you don't see the tab name change to I'm awesome. But in a real compiler, you'll see that. So let's move on. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, so now let's move on to the body. Okay, so now you're ready to go on to the next step, and you actually want to put some text on the page. So what do? You put some h1 tags. Oh, wrong format. So make sure to always end your tags. See, the difference between ending and beginning a tab is this slash right over here. So when you end a tag, no slash, and when you begin a tag, no slash, but when you end a tag, you should put a slash right before the name of the tag. So let's zoom out a bit. Okay, so what do you want to put? I'm so awesome. So H1, I'm so awesome. Yeah, which is actually true, but I know I'm getting very bad at my jokes. But so this is the H1 tag. So what does H1 even mean? H1 means header. So obviously this won't work if I put header right here, but just showing you that header H1 means header 1. So just put H1 for header 1. So if there's a header 1, there's probably a header 2, right? So why do we need a header 2? Well, take a look. You probably see that header 1 is much bigger than header 2. Well, what about, is there a header 3? Let's find out. You see, it gets smaller and smaller, and there's even a header 4, and a header 5, and there's even a header 6. So but unfortunately header 6 is the last that's the last font size you can use with these predefined tags. You can change it with CSS later, which we'll learn, but H1 to H6, header 1 to header 6. So you can see how the font size changes. I'm so awesome. I might be awesome. I'm probably awesome. So as you can see, the header 1 to header 6 tags, they're used for basically the font size. So now we're gonna go a little deeper into some paragraphs. So I'm gonna delete this, and let's pretend that I have a blog. Jimmy's, oh, my name is not Jimmy, probably my pen name. So Rifat's blog, right? Okay, so now I want to put some text on my page, some paragraphs. So I put the paragraph tags. See, that's what the P stands for. Beginning paragraph tag, ending paragraph tag. Now let's put some text in this. What day is it? 7/14/15. Now there's this guy on YouTube who's giving an HTML5 tutorial. Hahaha. Isn't that so funny? Okay, bad emoticons. So now you might get kind of pissed off because you see, isn't this supposed to go on the next line? Not unless you tell the code to. So how do we tell the program that we want this text, that we want this piece of text on the next line? Just put a BR tag. BR. And some tags, they don't need a ending tag, and they're very rare, but you see, BR tag is one of those special guys. BR stands for break, by the way. Break. But yeah. Now I want to spice it up a little bit, so I want to make this text bold, just like those Dorito chips. Okay, maybe you haven't seen the commercials, but I have. So we're just gonna put some bold tags. So what bold does is basically makes this text look bolder, stronger, I guess. In fact, instead of B, you can put strong and it'll still work, trust me. But of course you'll have to end the tag with strong if you want to begin it with strong. Neil Armstrong. Okay, no, maybe not. That's not a real tag, so make sure you don't use that unless it becomes a new tag one day, but whatever. Now let's say it's the next day and I want to put another blog post. Oops, don't want the title twice. Travel into the future, or back to the future, but Can't see how that'll be back. Back to the Future, man. Right. Don't know if that's a real word. Have to search it up sometime. In fact, I'll do it right now. Okay, seems like Google hates me. Horaz definition. Hey, it is a real world. Oh no, it's some marine call. Oh, whatever. So now I have my own blog. Yeah. Hey, I want to make this text italicized, a little slanted. Seems like, okay. So how do I make my Back to the Future? So how do I make the word future slanted? Well, just put italics tag. I standing for italics, and end that tag unless you want the whole paragraph to be italicized, which I'm pretty sure you don't want. So see, now we have an italicized future. Yeah, but I wanted to put a link right here so I can give the users, you know, I can lead the user to a next page. So I just want to underline back to show just how important it is. Wow, so back, underlined, the date, bolted, future, italicized. Awesome. So now the last thing we'll do is link this to another page. So maybe I want to lead Back to the Future to let's see, Back to the Future IMBD. I know this is embarrassing, but I still don't know what IMBD stands for. Well, IMDb actually. Okay, so I want to lead the user to this page, so actually going to use an href tag. Now let me show you what an href tag is. Href stands for hyperreference. So that means if you're referencing another page. So if I click on Back to the Future, I'll go to this IMDb page, or IMDb. Okay, so write A equal, well, gonna have to put that right here. So start it here because I wanna link it to Back to the Future. So in the quotation marks, put the link IMDb, and okay, and we have to end the href tag, or if we click on, even if we click right on Horaz, we'll still go to the same page. Okay, so we want the link to only go from Back to the Future. Funny, Back to the Future, whatever. Okay, does that work? Yes, it works officially. Most things work officially, but not all the time. Remove the spaces. Yes. Okay, now let me just save this, and if I click on Back to the Future, this is embarrassing. Why aren't you working? No. Okay, so I'll have to check on, and I'll see you next time. No, I'm just kidding. So we put href equals http and whatever the link is, and we make sure to end it wherever we want the links to stop. So save, and let's check out our program. WeFot's blog. So yesterday, or technically today, I wrote, now there's this guy on YouTube who's giving an HTML tutorial, haha, isn't that so funny? And tomorrow I will write Back to the Future. Hey, come on, why are you walking? What? No. What in the world's happened? No. I think this link might be like, I seriously don't know why it's not working. Let me check it once again. Yay. Okay. Yep. No. Okay, 1 second, hold on. Alright, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.